It's in a very precarious position, but let's start. Hello, AuthorTube. Hello. My name is Terry Coble, and I've decided to join this little corner of the internet. Mainly inspired by Kate Kavanaugh. I have been writing almost all my life, and I went to school for writing. So, how do you do this? I don't know. I used to make YouTube videos, but I've forgotten entirely how to talk to the internet. Okay, but yeah, I was inspired by Kate Kavanaugh to join this lovely corner of the internet. There's a lot of seemingly camaraderie in the AuthorTube world, and I want to be a part of that. I want to have a space to sort of keep me responsible for my writing and everything I'm working on, especially right now, because the world is so crazy. At the beginning of quarantine, had 3 jobs. I now have 0. One of them I will never get back because that business does not exist anymore. So it's just a very weird time, and since the only thing I can do is focus on my writing, which is what I want my actual job to be someday, I think that now is as good of time as any, 5 months into quarantine, to fully focus on that. To tell you a little bit more about specifically what my goals are for this channel, I, as of the 1st of August, have started tracking every single word that I write, not including like social media because that feels like cheating. And I want to see if I can write 1 million words this year. Again, this is inspired by Kate Kavanaugh. She mentioned it during her live stream, and I was like, that sounds fun. I told her in chat that that sounds fun and I would do it along with her, but I got impatient. So I'm doing it with or without her. So yeah, I think it's a really cool idea to track, whether or not you make the 1 million words, to track how many words you're writing over the course of 12 months. I'm obviously starting on August 1st, so my 1 million word deadline will be August 1st, 2021, when hopefully the world is back to normal. So, this is a little bit of what I've already done today. I have watched Kate's new video, and I have filled out my passion planner. I'm eating my breakfast still, and then once I finish that, I'm going to start working on a short story that I want to submit to a contest for. It's the Readsy writing prompt contest that's like every couple weeks. So I'm gonna do that, and then if that doesn't work, like if I cannot focus on that story to save my life, I will work on another short story that I'm working on that's probably gonna be a little bit longer, which I have currently titled School Murder Demons. Just for a little bit more explanation, this is the contest that I am going to try to enter. I have 4 days, 10 hours, 17 minutes, and 53 seconds in which to write a short story about the dog days of summer, which is the general prompt. And then there are 5 prompts. 5 prompts, because I can count. And then I'm doing this one, write a story about another day in a heat wave. So, okay, so I just wrote a fair amount, that's a lie, a decent amount in my short story, and I've gotten to the point where the main character, Beverly Jean, because it takes place in like the mid-50s. That seems like a very mid-50s name. But Beverly Jean is baking a cake for her neighbors across the street because she wants to use their air conditioning because it's very hot. I'm also gonna bake a cake now, which I've been planning on doing all day, and now seems like the right time. So I'm going to take a break from writing, and I am going to make the cake and put it in the oven, and then I will basically use the bake time as a writing sprint. So let's do that. So the cakes are in the oven. They bake for an hour, which feels like a lot, but whatever. So I'm going to clean up all of this and then start my word sprint because I've made a mess. So it feels only right to clean it up first. So the cakes are done and I have decided to go for a walk because it's nice and gloomy out. I don't know if you can tell. And that is my favorite type of walking weather, is gloomy walking weather. So I'm going to go for a walk. I think I'm gonna walk to the park and try to get some writing done. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me. That would not suck, but it would be unfortunate because then I would not be able to walk back. If I get any writing done, I'll come home and type it all up, and then that'll be it for the day, because I don't want to overwork myself because quarantine has been very hard for me creatively, and I am currently motivated and I want to stay motivated, so I don't want to wear myself out. So a couple points of order. At the beginning of this video, I said it was August 1st. That was incorrect. It was August 3rd. So I started this project on August 3rd. So 1 million words will be August 3rd, 2021. It's also now August 5th. Yesterday I went on a picnic with my best friend, didn't do any writing, watched The West Wing all day, kind of was a wash entirely. It's fine.
To do 1 million words I talked about this in the last vlog.
So as you just saw, I finished watching Kate's video where she's testing out the sort of her own way to make sure that the 1 million words will work. For me, my goal is not necessarily actually to make the 1 million words. It's more to track how many words I actually write. I don't want to try to force myself to get 1 million as much as I would like that to happen. I think that's great. I think it was really helpful that she did the math for me, and now I sort of know if I were to make 1 million, what kind of numbers I would need every day. But I do think that there are going to be days where I make more than that, and days that I significantly make less than that. And I think I'm not going to try to motivate myself with the 1 million number. My motivation is just going to be trying to write every day to some extent. And even if I don't, I think working harder the next day is going to be the major thing that I have to work on. So for example, today is just a writing day. I'm not turning on that television. The only YouTube video I'll be watching will have been Kate's, and that's pretty much it. Well, it is night. I got writing done. Writing happened. More writing will happen before I go to bed, because as it normally happens, I got some ideas for stuff and remembered a story that I had written that I want to mess around with just before I was planning on going to bed, so more writing will happen. I'm gonna go do some writing, but I wanted to wrap up the video here because I don't want to record later in the middle of the night. So thank you guys for watching, whoever watches. My first AuthorTube video, hopefully the first of many. I'm excited to be a part of this. I'm excited to do this. Yeah. Subscribe if you feel like it. Like this video if you found it entertaining. Tell me in the comments if you have any tips for me. Okay, bye. So just to tell you a little bit more about... Start over because I burped in the middle of that.